Hey y'all, it's Friday and I am looking forward to seeing y'all in about 3 minutes. Well, you'll probably see me in less, but we'll start in about 3 minutes. So if you're wanting something a little extra tonight, we're gonna kiss this week farewell with a little extra love, a little gentle yoga. So drop me a line in the comments. Wow, that light's really weird. Let's see. I think that might be better. Yeah. So we got about 2 minutes before go time. So again, if you have any special requests, just drop them. Thinking maybe hips and hamstrings tonight. I hope that's okay with you. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And let's hope that mom doesn't give me a jingle, because she always does. It's Murphy's Law. So again, we got about 2 minutes before go time. If you have any special requests, just drop a comment, or at least just say hi. Yeah, looks like it's going to be another rainy weekend this weekend, but that's all right. The sun is always shining. All right, I think we're going to get started. So tonight, we're actually going to start lying down. So find that reclined butterfly. So we're going to keep our soles of the feet together. We're going to keep the knees out. Typically, I would say, if you need some props, but I really want those hips to open on their own for you. So at any time, if this becomes unbearable, just go ahead and extend the legs out in front of you. Allow one hand on your heart and the other hand on your belly. And just gently retract the shoulder blades underneath you. There should be no stress in the shoulders, no stress in the neck. And then allow the eyes to be the shutters to the world. Allow them to be heavy or closed. Feel the nice stretch that you may feel the sensation. Just opening up the hips a little bit. As we bring the awareness to our breath. Just becoming aware of the breath. Just being the witness to this gift of life. Love breath work while we lie on our back, because as we inhale, we could feel and almost see the belly, the ribs, and the chest as they rise. And as we exhale, we can see it as it moves towards the earth. Inhale. Fill the belly, the ribs, and the chest with air. Exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, and chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. Continue with this breath. If Dirghasvasan isn't the easiest breath for you, maybe simply use that diaphragmatic breath, that belly breath. Inhale, the belly will rise, and exhale, the belly will fall. Whichever breath you choose tonight, allow the awareness to sit there. With the eyes closed, so many things begin to unfold behind the eyelids. Ask you to move so with a mantra. Maybe it's simply inhale and exhale. Or maybe we use the mantra as the beautiful Ram Dass has taught, I am loving awareness. With each exhale, we feel the body as it begins to relax. And we remind ourselves, I am loving awareness. What does this mean, I am loving awareness? It means that when we go back to that space, that place where all of us sat in the divine's heart, where fear did not exist, anxiety was not even a thought. There was only love. I invite you to continue for several more breaths, reminding yourself that you are loving awareness. Then when you're ready, draw the awareness to the heart center. Pause here and create your sankalp, your dedication, your intention for whether it be your practice or for your lifetime. State it firmly and state it with resolve. I invite you and encourage you to send out silent prayer and good wish to all those who may be in need, and I encourage you to include yourself. If you care to join me with the sound of Om 3 times, please do. If not, no worries. Just enjoy the vibration. Wherever you are in the breath, exhale. Inhale. Deep inhale. Exhale it out through the mouth. Go ahead and extend the arms, extend the legs. Give yourself a nice big stretch, as though with the first stretch of the morning. Yeah. And then take the feet pretty close to the seat here. And we're going to take that right knee into the chest and maybe just take hold at the ankle, right? So we're just going to pull that knee down, and then we're going to straighten the leg. We just want to get into those hips a little bit here. So it doesn't matter which way you move here. There's no right or wrong. Just getting a little loosey-goosey. Yeah. And then go ahead and take hold maybe on the outside of the foot. Maybe you're continuing to hold the outside of the calf or the shin. Just going to gently draw that right knee towards that right underarm. So have happy baby. I wasn't lying, I said hips tonight. Nice. Go ahead and release that hold, and then we're going to find that figure 4. Yeah, you know I love me some figure 4.
So we're going to keep sending that right knee away from you. Remember, we want to use that little rotator at the bottom of the seat. So if it's good for you, you could stay right here. Remember, we want to keep shoulders and the neck really relaxed here, no stress. Maybe you draw that left knee into the chest. So just different variations happening here. Yeah. Again, maybe this is good enough for you. Maybe you take hold behind that left leg. Or maybe you take hold around the shin. So we're really not using much energy in the arms. Yeah. Maybe you give a little rock back and forth here. And then just go ahead and glide over to the right just a little bit. You may begin to feel that down that right thigh. So you just rock just a little bit. Staying here, breathing into this. And then release your hold, move back through center. Today we're going to take that left foot to the earth. Yeah. And then we're going to go ahead and take that right foot over to the left. And of course I have props in the way. There's always props. Yeah. And that left thigh will come to the earth. And again, that right knee, we're sending it away from us. So if you, there's really no golden rule. If you want to use that hand, you can, but we kind of want to train the body to do it on its own. Breathing here. If the mind begins to wander, bring it back to that mantra. Right? I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. It's a beautiful sentiment, isn't it? Nice. We're going to inhale, we're going to take this leg up. Beautiful. We're going to step the right foot into the ceiling. Yeah, so getting that nice stretch in the hamstrings. So just easy peasy here, drawing that heel to the sky, toes towards the nose. This could be enough. If we're looking for a little bit more, we take the hands at least up towards the shin. Again, the shoulders are relaxed. If those teeth are clenched, see if you can unclench them. How do I do that? Allow the tip of the tongue to be full, fat, and flat at the roof of the mouth. And that should help the teeth unclench a little bit. So using the belly muscles, not the arm muscles, we're going to lift head, neck, and chest. Yeah. And breathe. Nice. Release. Lower back down. Take that right knee into the chest. Draw it towards that right underarm. Yeah. And then go ahead and release that right foot to the earth. Go ahead and lift the hips. Settle back down. Yeah. You want to make sure that that lower back is secure to the earth. And then we're going to take that left leg, right? We're going to do the same thing. Wow, my left leg is so different. I hope it's as happy as the right leg is when we're finished. Yeah. So we're just taking hold of either the ankle or the shin. Not necessary to take the outside of the foot just yet. So it's kind of this bend and straighten. No right or wrong. And then when you're ready, go ahead, either take hold the outside of the foot, or the ankle, or the calf, or even under the thigh there. And we just give a gentle push down. That left knee is moving towards that left armpit. How's that feeling for you today? My hips are holy cowing right now. Breathing here. Another breath or two and you're half happy baby. And when you're ready, go ahead, release that foot. And we're going to take So that left knee, pushing away, pushing away, pushing away, using that little rotator at the end of the seat there. And then when you're ready, only if you're ready, again, this could be completely enough. Maybe that right knee comes into the chest. So my left side is really, really tight tonight. So maybe you take hold behind the thigh. Keep drawing the right knee in towards the face. The left knee is moving away from you. You're holding behind the thigh or maybe the shin. And then go ahead, roll to the left just a little bit. How is that feeling? Yeah. Another breath or two here. I keep my left foot in this instance flexed because the knee is in torsion, so we want to protect it, right? We want our knees to last a long time. Go ahead, float back through center. Go ahead, release the hold and take the right foot to the earth. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, go ahead and take that left foot down to the mat. So we have this nice twist happening here. Once that foot comes to the earth, the right thigh should follow. That left knee, taking it away from the face. So if you feel that you need to give that push to open it up because it's super duper tight, again, there's no law against it. But we want to try and train the body to do it on its own. Lovely. As you inhale, you're going to come back through center. You're going to press that left foot into the ceiling. Again, we want to lead with the heel, right? So the heel is really reaching towards the sky, toes towards the nose here. This could be enough because we're really working. Leg is very active. Maybe take hold behind the thigh or you draw it up behind the shin here. If you have yogi toe lock, go for that. If you're not sure what yogi toe lock is, don't worry. There you have it. Not necessary, right? But if that's where you are, that's awesome. So from here, go ahead and lift head, neck, and chest. Use those belly muscles, not the arms. We're not using the arms here. We're using those core muscles. Breathe in here. Keep extending that heel into the ceiling. Toes are now kind of going beyond my head, right? Yeah. Go ahead, release down. Yeah, lovely. And then go ahead and find half happy baby on this side. Go ahead, release. Take both knees into the chest here. Go ahead, glue the soles of the feet together. Hold on to the ankles here as you push the knees away from you. So maybe you could hold on to the feet and do this. And then go ahead and reach for either the outside of the feet, or maybe you have the ankles, or if it's really tight, and you just don't have that reach because you want to keep those shoulders relaxed, take hold behind the thighs. I like to offer you different variations because while yoga is for everybody, right? Every body may just enjoy a different variation. Nice. Go ahead, release, give yourself a squeeze. When you give yourself a squeeze, take the head up to greet the knees. As you release the head back down, go ahead, take hold behind the thighs. We're gonna rock and roll up to sit. If rocking and rolling is not your thing, we'll meet you in a seated position. So we rock and roll Nice little massage for the spine. Lovely. Come up to that nice seated position. So whether you're cross-legged here or on your knees, we're going to take a little twist here. Right arm behind us. Left arm up to the sky. Inhale, lifts and lengthens. So we want that nice long line of energy. As we exhale, that left hand comes to the outside of the right thigh, twisting at the belly button. Go ahead, gaze out over the right shoulder. And breathe here. With each exhale, draw that belly button in and up. Inhale, both arms come up to the sky. Exhale, left hand down. Right hand outside of the left thigh. Gaze out over that left shoulder. That feels extra good today. I'm not sure why, but I'll take it. Inhale, both arms come up. Nice. Exhale, twist to the right. Just one breath here now. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. One breath. Nice. Inhale, both arms up. Nice. Exhale, take the hands together, heart center. Lovely. We're going to roll over. We're going to come to all fours. However you get there is fine by me. And we're going to keep those wrists under the shoulders. Knees are under the hips. Yeah. I want you to curl the back toes under here. Go ahead, take the seat to the heels. So find this puppy dog stretch. Walk the hands out in front of you. So giving a little love to those toes and underfoot. So this is wonderful for plantar fasciitis. Maybe the head comes to the earth. Maybe it doesn't. Right? Being okay with where we are. Because where we are is great. We just have to wrap our head around that. Go ahead, begin to walk the hands back. And you're going to continue to sit on those heels now. Yeah. Lean back a little bit. Maybe you have blocks on either side. But you're going to take your hands back on either side of you. Yeah. Just open up across the chest. Nice. Release. Walk it back up. Now release those toes. Bring it down to the earth, and we're going to do that one more time. This time, see if you could lift the knees, and we're going to get that stretch. Forget underfoot. This feels great right over the front of the ankle. So if it's too much, just ease off. It's all good. Nice. Coming back to all fours. Yes, finding that alignment. Inhale, tips the tailbone up, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, tips the tailbone up, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, tuck and round. Two more just like this. Use that beautiful breath of yours. Maybe you're using it loudly, finding that ujjayi breath, that ocean breath. And then when you're finished, find yourself on all fours. So we're going to work those glutes a little bit. So take the left leg behind you. Go ahead and keep the toes curled under for a moment. And just give that little rock back and forth here. So we have that nice stretch happening in that left calf. And then when you're ready, inhale, take that leg up. So just as high as the hip. Both hands are here, are going to stay on the earth today. You're going to bend that left knee.
3, 2, 1. Go ahead, extend it straight. Find bow 4. Inhale, tips the tailbone up, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, tuck and round. Nice. We find all fours again. This time, right foot comes behind us. Push out through that back heel. Let's give that rock. You're going to feel that nice stretch in the calf. And then when you're ready, inhale, lift the legs so the toes are dialed down, reaching out through that back heel, leading a lot with that back heel tonight. Yeah. So you can feel it in the glute already. Go ahead and bend the knee. Yeah, yeah, we've got this, right? And we're going to go for 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and take the knees down. Toes together, knees as wide as you can here. Maybe they come off the mat. Go ahead, take the seat to the heels. Walk the hands out. Maybe the head comes down. Doing what feels good here. Finding that nice stretch in the thighs and the groin. Getting into those hips. Keep sending the seat back. Maybe those arms extend straight out in front of you and you get that nice stretch under the armpit. If that doesn't happen for you, maybe you find your hands together overhead the way mine are. Yeah. Another breath or two here. So, Balasana, child's pose, can be done 2 ways. In this version, we get deep into the hips. If we wanted to release in the lower back, we would go ahead and take those knees together. Yeah. Let's come up to rise. Zip the legs together. Come back to all fours here. Let's take that left foot behind us, pushing out through that back heel. Go ahead and lift. The foot is going to wind up in between your hands. Yeah, that's it. So once the foot is in between the hands, go ahead and just give a little bit of a rock back and forth here. So it's kind of that straighten and bend of the left knee. So if the hands are having a difficult time reaching the earth, maybe we take blocks. Yeah. A few more just like this. Again, just getting loose here. And then the next time the knee comes over that ankle, I want you to curl the back toes under. I want you to lift the back knee. I want you to send that right knee back just a little bit further. So now do you feel that? Yeah. I want you to move that back knee back so much that you begin to feel the opening in the top of the thigh. So this could be enough. You could keep the hands to the earth. Yeah. If you're moving on, if you're trying a different variation, you can take the arms and take the hands just to that left thigh. So I want you to be really, I want you to notice those shoulders. So try not to lean forward. Use the hands, push into the thigh, and take the shoulders over the hips. Yeah. If this is good, you could stay here. If not, go ahead, take those arms up. Keep sending that left knee forward. As long as that left knee doesn't go beyond the ankle, we're good. If it does, go ahead and walk that front foot up. So take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, begin to straighten the front leg. Yeah, come up onto the heel. Both hands are going to come to the mat. Again, you have blocks, blocks are not a bad thing. So remember, if you are coming back into the studio, remember to bring your props if you need them. Yeah. So nice stretch here in the hamstrings. Promised you hamstrings and hips. Here we go. Go ahead and curl those back toes under. We're going to begin to take the seat towards the heel. If it doesn't make it there, don't stress it, right? Don't sweat the small stuff. Do what you can and enjoy what you do here. So leading with the chin, leading with the heart as we fold over. Go ahead and walk the hands up. Yeah, curl the back toes under. I want you to lift that back knee with the hands down. We're keeping it gentle here. So those hands aren't going to leave the earth. Push out through that back heel. See if you could drop the hips even lower. I know it's a tough one. Go ahead, release that right knee to the earth. Go ahead and take that left knee to meet the right. Let's give a round of cat and cow. Inhale, tips the tailbone up. Drop the belly, look up. Exhale, tuck and round. Come to a nice flat back. Go ahead, curl those right toes under. Again, feel that nice stretch in the calf. And that right foot is going to wind up in between the hands. Yeah. So going with that rock back and forth just a little bit. Again, if blocks are helpful to you on either side, go ahead and do that. I always tell my mom, get the tomato cans, because she doesn't have blocks at home. So until I get her some blocks, she uses the big cans of tomatoes. Yeah. And then once that knee is over that ankle, curl the back toe under, lift the back knee, and send it back just a little bit. It doesn't have to be much, trust me. Just a wee bit, and you're going to begin to feel that stretch in the front of the left thigh. This is good here. Keep sending that right knee forward, but again, don't let it go past the ankle. If it's going past the ankle, that means you have more room to take. You got a whole mat, right? Use up that whole mat. If this is good, you stay here. Maybe take the hands to the right thigh. Yeah. Shoulders are over those hips. Keep sending that right knee forward. Yeah. Sometimes it's only going forward here, right? It's only happening in the mind. That's okay. The arms come up. Anjaneyasana. Beautiful Anjaneyasana. Breathe here. Nice. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, begin to straighten that leg. Hinge at the hips. And fold here. Nice. Go ahead, curl those back toes under. Keep sending that right hip back into space. Breathing here. Maybe you're feeling a little extra special tonight and it's howling back at you. That's what's happening to me. Yeah, and then go ahead and send the seat to the heel. Now, if that variation isn't good for you, just stay where you are in half Hanumonasana. That's perfect. So this practice here, someday, maybe will lead us into a split. That's why we call it practice, right? Yeah, breathing here. Another breath or two. And we're gonna walk it up here. Nice, both hands. Go ahead and lift that back knee. Push out through that back heel. Yeah. Really nice. Now from here, I want you to turn that back foot flattened down. Begin to walk the hands to the long end of your mat. So we just have this wide-legged forward fold here. So if your hands don't come to the earth, bring the earth up to you. What do I mean by that? Grab your block. Yeah. So the heels are out, the toes are in here. Yeah. We're going to take a little bit of a twist. So allow the left hand to be right in front of you as we twist to the right. Take that right arm up to the sky. Take a breath or two. Exhale, the right hand comes down. And the left hand comes up. Exhale, the left hand down. Nice. So walk the feet just a little bit together, not too much. But now I want you to take the bend into the right leg. So again, we're keeping it gentle. Both feet can be flat. Inhale through center, exhale over to the left. You can walk the fingers over to the left. Inhale through center, exhale over to the right. So, if you're saying this isn't enough for me, Sue, all right, I'm hearing you. Go ahead, come to the heel of the left foot, sink down to the right side, and maybe take the hands to the heart center. But again, we are keeping it gentle, so maybe we keep those hands to the floor. A few more, each side. Yeah. And then come back through center again, the feet are parallel. This time, let the head hang, please. Shake it yes, shake it no. Inhale, halfway lift, look up, lengthen. Nice. Take the hands to those hip creasers. As you inhale, come to rise. Beautiful. Now go ahead, take those heels in. Toes are out. See what we did there? Beautiful goddess, you. If you're a gentleman, finding that inner goddess. Sink that seat. So remember those shoulders, right? We don't want to tip forward and send the booty behind us. Go ahead, send the shoulders back, booty down. Yeah. Inhale, rise. Yeah, straighten the legs. Exhale, booty down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, booty down. Two more. Inhale. Show me how low can you go. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, we come to rise. I want you to leave that front foot where it is, that right foot. Turn the back foot so that it's, you know what? We'll make it parallel to the edge of your mat. We're going to come into a very abbreviated triangle, Trikonasana. So I want you to think about this hip crease, right? Send the thigh up into the hip crease. So there's this hinge. Yeah. Right arm comes out. Keep reaching here. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Maybe the right hand comes down, left arm comes up. Don't think about how low can you go here. As a matter of fact, let's work those abdominals. So take that bottom hand, send it to the belly. But that doesn't mean to take the shoulders forward. Keep the shoulders back. Yes. So if it's a little tough to keep that gaze up at the fingers, gaze at the floor. If you don't like the hand at the belly, keep the hand down. What works for you? Use those belly muscles now. Inhale, both arms up. Parallel the feet. Exhale, left foot points to the top of your mat, the new top of your mat. Right? Go ahead, take the hands by the side for now. Thigh up into the hip crease, right? So we have this hinging at the side of the body. Yeah. Take the left hand down. So we want to make sure that the spine is long, chest is open. Right arm comes up. Again, not about how low we could go. Don't forget the breath here. And remember to smile. It's an asana, you know, smile asana. A great teacher of mine taught me that. Denise, smile asana. Lots of smiles in her classes. Inhale, both arms up to the sky. Nice. Exhale, parallel the feet. Hands together, heart center. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale it out through the mouth, please. Go ahead, walk those feet together. Yeah. Give it a little walk out. So we're going to do a little balance. It's also a little bit of a hip opener. So can you guess? Sure, tree pose. So right leg standing. I want you to think of that foot as a tripod. So we root down through the balls of the feet, right? The ball of the foot and the heel of the foot. So this leg is nice and strong. It's completely engaged. Variation 1. Hands together, heart center. Take the gaze forward, find your drishti. That left foot comes to the inside of the ankle. Notice that left knee is coming out. What are we using? We're using that little rotator to open up that knee. Yeah, so this could be enough. Maybe you try a different variation and you take that foot up to the calf. You'll want to put it on the knee joint. Don't do it. Not good for you, right? We want to we do this practice to have longevity for our joints and our body. We don't want to add any extra pressure to that knee. So again, this is good enough, or maybe with a little help from my friend here, you could take that foot up into the hip crease. Yeah. And keep turning that knee out to the left, out to the left, out to the left. You could keep the hands together, heart center. Or take them up. Isn't that magic? My arms just disappeared. I have no hand. Look, Mom, no hands. Sorry, cheesy joke. Yeah. Hands together, heart center. Wherever the foot is, right? You're going to inhale the knee forward. Exhale, walk it together. Nice. And walk it out. Now, once again, we root down, ball and heel of that left foot. Hands together, heart center, find that drishti. Maybe the foot comes to the inside of the ankle. Right knee comes out. Maybe you try another variation. That foot comes to the inside of the calf. Maybe, just maybe, comes to the inside of that left thigh. You could keep the hands right here for shores, or beautiful. Breathing here. Find that breath. Don't hold the breath. Allow the breath. Maybe give a little wiggle wiggle. It's okay. Hands together, heart center. No one likes an unbendable tree, right? Here we go. Woo-hoo. Inhale. That knee comes forward. Exhale. Walk it out. That's what you get for walking, talking, balancing, right? We're gonna come back down to the mat. So finding your way. Yeah. And go ahead and shake those legs out in front. We're gonna take that right knee into the chest. Let's give it a squeeze here. That left foot is flexed. And then we're gonna kind of think of that tree pose, right? So wherever you were in tree earlier, maybe you find your same tree on the floor, maybe you could go a little bit deeper, right? Maybe you could take the foot all the way up. Fingertips either side of that left knee. So there's a gentle twist happening here. We want to lead with the upper half of the body, from the heart, the chin, and the nose. Okay, we want to hinge at the hips, and we want to fold over that left leg. Walk it out slow here. Maybe you take hold of the foot, maybe not. Wherever you are, you're good. Keep telling yourself that. You are good. You're more than good. You're pretty dang awesome. You showed up. So that's awesome enough. Go ahead, take the right hand to the outside of that left foot. So if the hand doesn't come to the outside of the foot, maybe it comes to the outside of the shin or even the thigh. Take the left hand behind you. And then begin to walk the fingertips away. Breathing here. That left foot is flexed. Another breath. As you take that left hand, and maybe you hold the inside of the foot. If not the inside of the foot, again, the shin, the thigh. Take the right hand to the right thigh. And I want you to pull back as you give a little counter twist. Go ahead, release. Inhale, halfway lift, look up, lengthen. Exhale it out. Inhale, we come to rise. Take both legs out in front of you, give them a shake. Soles of the feet together. Yeah. So I'm rocking back and forth to remove the extra blessings from underneath and finding those sit bones, right? We want the sit bones to root down into the earth. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, hinge as you fold. So just allowing the breath to lower you down. Breathing here. How are you doing? Check in with yourself. Inhale, we come to rise. Nice. Right leg straightens. Left knee comes into the chest. Give it a squeeze. Yeah, now go ahead and think about that tree posture, right? As you sit on the sit bones. Gentle twist here over that right leg. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Right? So as soon as the shoulders start to round, as soon as the back starts to round, that's where you want to stop. That's where you want to stop and retract the shoulder blades as you lower down. So don't worry about getting your nose to your knee. It will come. Maybe it will never come. I could surely tell you one day I did have it and the next day I didn't. And that's okay. It's learning to be okay exactly where you are. Left hand outside that right foot. Again, it could be up here, wherever feels good. Right arm behind you. Walk the fingertips away as you fold. Breathing here. Go ahead and scissor those hands. The right hand comes to the inside of that Right foot, left hand to the thigh. If you have hold of the foot, pull back, lift that heel, push into that left thigh as you give a little counter twist. Go ahead, release, fold, inhale, halfway lift. Nice, exhale it out. Inhale, we come to rise. Again, the feet come together in this beautiful butterfly posture. Find those sit bones. So we're going to be a little bit more relaxed about this. Think about cat and cow, okay? Inhale, tips the tailbone up, drop the belly. See the chest as it becomes wide. Take the chin forward and up. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, tips the tailbone up, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, tuck and round. 2 more here. And exhale. Last one. And exhale. Inhale, straighten the spine. Nice. As you exhale, go ahead, fold it over. This time, a little more restorative. So if you want to give a little roll in the back, go ahead. Do what feels good here. Maybe the head will rest in the soles of the feet. And then slowly come to rise. Go ahead and take the hands to the knees here. Yeah, gently draw them together. So while we're here, the fingertips could be facing your tush or they could be away from you. It doesn't rightly matter. Shoulders back and down here. Yeah. So we're going to take the knees over to the right and take the gaze over to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale. Inhale through center. Exhale. One more each way. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Come back through center. Yes. If you're not long ways on your mat, we're going to take ourselves there. Go ahead, feet to the earth here. Engage the core. Hands out in front of you. If this is too much for you, no worries. We're going to wind up flat on our back. So take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, begin to lower down. When you run out of that exhale, pause. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale all the way down. Nice. Point those toes, arms out overhead. Give yourself a nice big stretch here. Yeah. Go ahead, take the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Give me 1 second because it says low battery. And I don't want to lose you. Okay, we're back. There we go. So feet are close to the tush. We're just going to take a very gentle bridge pose. A little bit of a flow here. So the feet are close to the tush. I want you to think about drawing the knees together as you rise. Again, I want you to think about being completely relaxed in the shoulders and in the neck. The movement coming from the belly up. Inhale, lift the hips. Squeeze the knees. Nice. Exhale, lower down. 2 more, just like this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 1 more for me, please. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Yes. Go ahead and lift the hips, settle the lower back. We want everything to be really kind of cemented into the earth, rooting, grounding into the earth. Little retraction of the shoulder blades here.
take the palms face up, so there's this outer rotation of the arms. We're going to lift the feet, and then we're going to press them into the ceiling. So being mindful here, don't draw the toes towards the nose. The lower back should be rooted, grounded into the earth here. Go ahead, fingertips reaching up towards the toes. So sleeping tiger. So just a little reverse of the blood. Pardon me. While you're here, if you want to give a little love to the ankles and the wrists, so flex and point, or even some nice circles. Nice. Go ahead and gently take the feet down. Don't let them touch the earth just yet. Let the hands come to the earth first. When you take the feet down, toes first. Yep, then the ball. Then the heel. Yeah, really nice. So let's take a nice little twist here. Knees into the chest. Arms out to a T. Inhale here. Exhale. We're going to take those knees over to the right. So now if you find that that left shoulder has left the earth, so that left shoulder has taken flight, you may want to take a pillow or two and put them under your right knee, or even in between your legs, so that that left shoulder will come back to the earth. With each exhale, begin to feel the rib cage as it relaxes. And the face, the neck, the shoulders are putting in very little effort here. We're going to inhale through center. And we're going to exhale over to the other side. So then the gaze is in the opposite direction of the knees. With each exhale, feel the rib cage as it begins to relax. Breathing here. And once again, inhale the knees through center. Go ahead and extend the legs out in front of you. Allow the feet to flop out to the sides. Let's see how we're doing here on camera. Doing good. These classes go way too fast. Too much fun, folks. Palms are face up. Now, if you feel some stress in your lower back, maybe you want to take a bolster or a pillow and prop it under your knees. And once you've settled in, once again, I invite you to allow the eyes to be the shutters to the world. Allow them to be closed or heavy. Move out of the mind and into the breath. Moving out of the mind into the breath. Using your mantra tonight, I invite you to explore, I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. My beloveds, remember, there was a time before the stars were born and the planets were put into place. That divine's heart. In this place there was no fear. There was no hate. It was only love. We all live here in this place and in this space. Each and every one of us has a piece of the divine that lives within them. Remember, my beloved, remember, this is your essence. This is who you are. You are loving awareness. When you are ready, it's time to come back to this place, this space. Move through the mind to the breath and inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes. Take the arms overhead and give yourself a nice big stretch. Take the knees into the chest and give yourself a loving hug. Roll over onto your right side. Just as a transition here, we push into the floor with the left hand. Slowly coming up to sit, allow the eyes to remain heavy or closed. Allow the hands to float to heart center, the thumbs touching the Anahata chakra in this mudra of balance and of gratitude. Please know that I am so grateful for you sharing your Friday evening with me. It has been an honor, a pleasure, and an absolute privilege. Loka Samusta Sukinu Bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Jai Shri Sat Guru Maharaj Ki. May the light of truth overcome all darkness. The spirit and the light in me honors, loves, respects the spirit and the light in you. Until the next time, namaste. Bowing now, sealing in your practice, sealing in your peace, your love, your light. Take it with you and share it with everyone you meet. Thank you so much, you beautiful humans, for coming out tonight and spending your Friday evening with me. I look forward to seeing you very soon, and I hope you have a beautiful and blessed weekend. Enjoy for now.